Hi, everybody, and good evening. It is February 29th, 2024, so happy leap year to everybody. And tonight we are going to be discussing a 90-day run for Superstar with Govvi. And our team recently had a call with President Burke Green, and I'm going to be discussing from the notes that I took with Burke exactly what a 90-day run is for Superstar, what the qualifications are, and what the different components are, so we'll know how to do it should you choose to participate in this 90-day run or sometime in the future. Let me preface this by saying that if you decide to do, there's no reason not to try to do the 90-day run and participate in it. If you don't actually get to that level, you have still built your business quite well, and you will get there even faster than you anticipated. So what is a 90-day run? Obviously, is composed of 90 days, and we have different components of it. We have a qualification that we need to have in order to get to Superstar. Let me see here if I can share my screen with y'all. Okay. This is a screen of the qualifications for a Superstar. You can see it all the way up here over in purple on the right-hand side. Our highest qualification is a Superstar at 8,000 points. This is a binary, a two-team binary, so that we need 8,000 points on our pay leg, which is the lesser leg. In order to get that, most of our packages are 70 points or more. So if you had, how many people would you need on that pay leg, that lesser leg, to get your 70 points? Your 8,000 points would be 115 people. So we start out, by the way, as a star with 1,000 points. That's just 15 people on your lesser leg. A star maker at 2,000 points, which is 29 people at 70 points. Rock star is 4,000 points at 58 people who are ordering 70 points on your pay leg, your lesser leg, and 115 for 8,000 points. Again, this is Superstar, the highest rank in our organization. And that, by the way, pays $100,000. So let me, okie dokie. So that's what we will need. That's what we're focusing on. And people usually take between 1 and 3 years to attain that. We're going to compress the time with this 90-day run and show you how it is possible. And indeed, people are doing it in 90 days or less. So what's the first thing that we want to do? We want to attract a certain kind of person. We want to attract people that are go-getters, who are independent thinkers, who are disciplined and can make a commitment to themselves, and they will do what it takes to attain those goals, and they will take action. They will also follow directions, because we have very successful people who were 6 and 7 people earners who are going to be teaching us what specific actions to take to attain the Superstar level. The cherry on the cake will be that at the end of May and June, for everybody who does attain the Superstar level, we will have a 4-day, 3-night, all expenses paid trip to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. And that will be for all the new Superstars. And we do have 140 Superstars in the past 18 months or so, and those folks will have to become a Superstar in another position themselves in order for them to get on that trip. As some of you know, we just came off of our cruise, and I was on that cruise having tied for first place for the coffee membership. So the first thing that we need to do when we have the right type of person who is a prospect is we have to prime them and share with them what Govvi is, an e-commerce business, that we are probably the #1 company on the planet for e-commerce and subscription, and certainly the fastest growing company. And we have the most extraordinary products in 4 different categories, which happen to be trillion-dollar categories themselves. And we also have a pay plan that is not comparable in the marketplace today, because as I just showed you, the top qualification that we have is 8,000 points. In most other companies, you need 250,000, 100 million, 250,000, 250 million, 500 million points to even get up to be approaching the top levels. So we can create a 6 or 7 figure income with generating 8,000 points every single week on our pay leg, our lesser leg, which is extraordinary when you think about it. So first of all, we need to get our prospect get them enrolled and get them on our products. They need to purchase a product the first time, and the whole object is that the next month when they have a subscription for that product, they will have earned enough money on their first start commission so that they will never have to pay for that product again. And it's fairly simple to do, because if they just introduce a couple of people, they will have that already paid for. Our first order commission for a 70-point order, which is a little under $100, is 70 points. So that would be just a couple of people during the course of the month. To introduce them to those people, they will have earned that with no other commissions that are available to them at that point. And then what we need to do is move them into profitability over and above not having to dig into their pockets and using their credit card the next month. So this is where most companies fail and flounder, and they really don't know how to do that because they have all these ungainly, very large qualifications for people, and they never attain it. Most folks wind up maxing out a credit card or two, and when they do that, then they wind up giving up and they wind up leaving. Here we have mentorship, we have people sharing with us and teaching us the things that we need to do. And if you're a social marketer, we can do that. If you're an old-fashioned kind of marketer, we can do that. We have 6 and 7 figure earners. And indeed, our 3 owners, Angel Rodriguez, Lance Conrad, and Burke Green, are themselves 7-figure earners. And they are and were working distributors. And so Govvi was created for people who are working distributors, by working distributors, for working distributors. They know all the different enhancements and the things that we need to keep us here and to help us help other people create an income, whether that's a part-time income or whether that's a superstar income. This particular call is focused on the 90-day run to become a superstar. Again, compressing 1 to 3 years into about 90 days. So the first thing is we have scheduled calls for Superstar. This is Thursday night, February 29th, last day of the month, leap year. And we had a 14-minute call geared for people who were prospects who meet that criteria and those qualifications, that they are willing to do the work and do what it takes and take the action and do the homework so that they will be able to attain those levels in 90 days. What are those actions? They must attend the special training call, which is usually on a Monday or Tuesday night for their team, and then they must do the homework. And the homework would be to contact simply 5 or 10 people a day for the next 3 or 4 days until the special call, Thursday night opportunity call. And it is indeed an opportunity call specifically to attain superstar level. And so it is a condensed call. You will have already told the people about the products, the e-commerce platform, and the compensation plan. And then they will simply have to make a decision, 1, 2, or 3. They're either in, the timing isn't right, but they'd like to be a customer, or it just isn't for them. And we're looking for one of those 3 commitments. Any one of them is fine. So if you contact 5 to 10 people a day for the next 3 or 4 days until the next special opportunity call, we are looking for you to have a minimum of 2 people on the call every single week. And if you're contacting 5 to 10 people a day, you get better and better and better at it, and you will have many more than 2 people a day. So you can see where exponentially your business is going to grow. The object is that we have 10 people, 10 new people on a team, and then we engage them to do the same thing. So they are going to duplicate our efforts. They're going to contact 5 to 10 people a day for 3 or 4 days. They're going to bring them onto the Superstar 90-day run opportunity call. They're going to have them do the same thing. And this creates momentum, ladies and gentlemen. Success loves momentum. It loves speed. So this is what we're doing. We're breaking it down every week into 3 or 4 days, having a call and doing it. It's not a challenge to talk with 5 to 10 people a day. Even if you're only talking with 5 people a day, you make a list of all the people in your circles of influence and people maybe in your secondary circle of influence. For instance, if you're volunteering at church at the food bank, you have a circle of influence with all the people who were volunteering, and you may at one time or another meet other people and friends of theirs who know you because you're a volunteer at the church. So they become a secondary influence. So you can reach out to your circles of influence and indeed your secondary circles of influences. The game plan, again, is that you want to contact as many people as you can without burning yourself out on a daily basis. So we suggest 5 to 10 people a day. The goal is to get them on a call 3 days later and get them to make a commitment. Yes, they want to join you and make the commitment to do the activities. They're not interested at this time, but they would like to be a customer for some of your products. And as Big Al Tom Schreider always says, everybody's a user. Since we get paid on points, it doesn't matter whether they're a customer or a distributor promoter, and we welcome everybody. And they're just not interested. They don't want to do this. And that's fine too. We don't want to waste anybody's time. So what we do is when we find 10 people who have said, yes, they want to do this, then we're ready to do a team launch. And what is a team launch? It's exactly the same thing that we're talking about. You get people to commit to contacting 5 to 10 people a day. And for 2 or 3 days, they go on a 14 to 15 minute special opportunity call with either Lance Conrad or Burke Green or Angel Rodriguez. And then we do the same thing over and over and over again. As I said, we have the lowest qualifications on the planet for the network marketing direct sales industry. So this is not rocket science. It's simply following a prescribed set of activities that we are doing, 5 to 10 people on a call every single week. If you get 2 people who enroll, it will take you a few weeks longer. If you get 5 to 10 people to enroll, then it will take you a shorter amount of time to do that. So we're compressing time, we're getting people enrolled, we're getting them to go on subscription and order their product. We are getting them to commit to the daily activities to contact 5 to 10 people a day. We're getting them to invite people to the short opportunity call, and which will get them set so that they can do the same thing. When we help them grow to 10 people on their team, 10 people, new people on their team, everything grows exponentially, and we just duplicate the same thing over and over again. It is not rocket science. Here's the caveat. There are some people who come to network marketing and they want $500 to $1,000 a month extra. And in these days, tenuous days, when we have 30 to 35% inflation, there's a lot of people out there who are looking for that kind of money. And our champions bonus actually provides for that. In fact, we're basing the entire Superstar run on our champion bonus. You get people to have their 2x2, they will make $100 a month back. So remember, we said that they'll pay for their product the first time. They won't pay for it when it comes up on subscription the next month because they will have earned that money back. You add one more and have a 3x3, and they will make $300 a month. Now they're actually in profit. They'll never go anyplace anyway. And then you have a 4x4, and people make $500 a month. which is very meaningful to people. It could mean that they're not getting evicted from their apartments, or they're not defaulting on their mortgage, or their car is not being repossessed, or they're able to have mom come and live with them, or actually help their son or daughter who is away at college with some extra spending money, or even help pay their tuition. And then when you add one more for a 5x5, which is only 30 people, they're making, with the champions bonus, $1,000 a month. That does not include all of the other bonuses that we have. Again, we get paid on users, people who are either customers or are promoter distributors, and we welcome the people who want to do maybe the 5x5 or the 4x4 or even the 3x3, because that puts money in our pocket and it also puts money in their pocket. We are gearing ourselves up now to attract movers and shakers, people who are community leaders, people who know what it is to discipline themselves, and they are accustomed to and not afraid to make a large 5-figure or a 6-figure, or indeed even a 7-figure earning, because that's what we're looking for. If you follow these brief steps, and they're very, very simple, this is not rocket science, as I said, we will be able to attract people and get them to duplicate what we're doing, contacting 5 to 10 people a day. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's really very basically simple. Contact 5 to 10 people a day. Invite them to a call 3 or 4 days later. It is a special superstar call geared for 14 minutes. You will have given them the compensation plan, our rewards program, which is very lucrative. Share with them about the champions bonus and the other lucrative parts of our plan. You will also share about our products, which are in four trillion-dollar categories with them. And once they show the interest in making that kind of money, then they will just be duplicating your efforts, and we will help them duplicate their efforts. Now, one of the ways that we're going to do that is we have usually 1 or 2 LTOs, limited time offers, every single month. We just came off of one, and we are having another one that started this afternoon for our very popular medallion. It is our energy medallion. It actually helps to lower the sugar levels for people who have challenges with their sugar. It also helps our body stay strong and recreate that cellular net so it stays strong, so it can help diffuse any of the negative effects of EFTs, electromagnetic frequencies that are bombarding our body. So I am now sitting in front of my computer sharing this with you, and I am being bombarded with EFTs. So my sugar levels are being controlled, but this is also helping my cellular net stay strong so that it can help defray the negative effects of that body. This is very important. We're told that we have a limited amount of these, and we don't anticipate ordering them for the next quarter. So if you have not had them, or you do want them, please make sure that you go into your back office or contact the person who invited you onto this call and find out how you can get your medallion. It's available to customers. It's available to promoters. It's available to new people as well. So find out how to do that. Now, what I would like to share with you is that if you're interested in doing a 90-day run for Superstar, or you're interested in doing a team 10-person team launch, please get back to the person who invited you to listen to this call. If it was myself or somebody on my team, please get back to them or get back to me so that we can help you. We'd love to see you in Puerto Vallarta at the end of May or June. Thanks so much for listening in. This is RS Mallory. Again, happy leap year. It's February 29th. 2024. See you soon. Bye-bye.